Toledo Biz TV Shows proudly presents this episode of Technology Times, insider tips for your business, with your host, certified technology specialist, Jeannie DeWitt.
Hi everyone, today we're going to talk about what every business needs to know about cybercrime. Now, cybercrime is a way for criminals to use technology and computers to gain access to your information and your money. Cybercrime today is part of the world's organized crime industry, which pulls in over $2 trillion a year. Now, the reason that I want to talk to you about this today is because cybercriminals are targeting small and mid-sized businesses more than ever. Now, why are they doing this? Because it's easier for them to exploit $1 or $10 from a million businesses or people than it is for them to exploit $1 million or $10 million from one corporation. They can do it easier with today's technology, and they have much less risk of doing it. So what are some of the ways that cybercriminals are targeting you? Well, one is through disasters. When a disaster happens, because of today's technology, cybercriminals are able to start sending emails and texts to people asking them for small amounts of money as a donation, maybe $1 or $10. And because of the amount of money, people easily go ahead and donate that amount of money or send their personal information so that the cybercriminal can gain access to some type of account to go ahead and get that money from them. Another thing that cybercriminals do is that they scan social media sites, because people on social media sites are so free about offering information about when they're going on vacation or when they're going to some type of trip for work and so forth. Something that tells the cybercriminal that they're not going to be home. And so they can go ahead and find out where they live and go ahead and break into their homes or their businesses and steal their information. Another disturbing thing about cybercriminals is that some of them are no longer motivated by money. They're motivated by the thrill of being able to break into a system and gain access to information that they're not supposed to have access to them. It's really a big deal for them to have those bragging rights to be able to say what they have done. So how can you protect yourself from a cybercriminal? Well, one of the things you need to do is you need to make sure you know where your information is stored and who has access to it. Now, you know in the past this was something very simple to do, but today with people having remote access to your data and being able to use tablets and notebooks to access your information, it is harder than ever to keep your data and information secure. So what do you want to do? Well, you want to make sure that your employees only have access to the information that they need in order to use to do their jobs. And this is something that you can do through the proper security setup on your computers. Another thing you want to do is you want to make sure that they have strong passwords. So those passwords cannot be easily guessed because they're remote accessing into your secure server. If their password is not secure, then it's very easy to again get in there and gain access to that information. Another thing you want to do is you want to make sure that you have an up-to-date firewall, and you also want to make sure that your computers all have the latest security patches. Now, something else you need to think about and consider is the physical security of your server, because even if you have the tightest IT security on your computer, if your computer is just sitting in your office where someone can break a window and walk into your office and carry your computers out or carry your files out, well, then your information is not very secure. Also, you need to make sure that you're doing background checks on your employees before you hire them, because if you accidentally hire a hacker, which is another way that hackers are getting into businesses or being hired right into the positions that give them access to the data they're looking for, you are also not secure. So these are a few things that you want to make sure that you're taking care of. So if you'd like to know more information about how you can protect your computers from cybercriminals, please go check out our website at www.hireanitexpert.com, or you can go ahead and give me a call. I'd be glad to help you out. So again, as always, I hope you learned something today, and I look forward to seeing you on our next show.
Toledo Biz TV Shows thanks you for watching this episode of Technology Times with Jeannie DeWitt. For more great information, visit Jeannie's website, at www.hireanitexpert.com. Also browse the other shows found right here at Toledo Biz TV Shows.